In this session of work energy power, we are going to discuss work done by multiple forces acting on the body, and these forces are taken constant forces. Take this example, the man is lifting this object and the displacement of this object is vertical upward. There are various forces acting on this object. One is the force applied by the man, which is upward. Another one force is the weight mg, which is acting vertical downward, and the displacement of this body is upward. We have to find the total work done by all types of forces acting on this object. For this, what we have to do, you have to find the work done by individual forces and then take the algebraic sum of all the work done performed by different forces. Because the work done is a scalar quantity, that's why we are going to take the algebraic sum of all the work done. We have to find the work done by the force applied by the man. Let the force applied by the man is F and the displacement of the object is D. Then from the work done equal to Fd cos theta. But here theta is the angle between the force and displacement, and the theta is 0 degree because the displacement is upward and the force applied by the man is also upward. Hence the angle between the force and displacement is 0 degree. That's why the work done performed by the man will be Fd cos 0, and the value of cos 0 is 1. That's why work done will come out Fd. Now next one is the work done performed by the weight mg. The work done performed by weight mg, that will be taken as W2, will be given by force of mg, that means mg, into displacement, that means magnitude of displacement, and into cos pi. Pi is the angle between the force and displacement, right? The displacement is vertical upward and the weight mg is directing towards downward. The displacement is upward and the weight mg is downward. Hence the angle between the mg and d is pi. That's why mgd cos pi will be the work done by weight mg. As the value of cos pi is -1, that's why the work done W2 by the mg is given as minus mgd. Now we have to take the algebraic sum of these two work done to find the total work done applied by all types of forces acting on this object. Write down the concept for work done by multiple forces. What we have to do, if several forces or multiple forces act on a particle or a body, then total work done on the particle will be the sum of the work done by all the forces acting on the particle. Let the forces are F1, F2 and F3 and F4 and so on, and the work done by these forces are W1, W2 and W3 respectively. Then what we have to do to find the total work done? Total work done will be the algebraic sum of W1, W2, W3 and so on. Now consider this numerical example in which we are taking a block of mass 4 kg, and on this block a force of 25 Newton is applied towards right, and due to this application of force, the block moves a distance of 1 meter along the table or along the horizontal surface. The kinetic friction force between the block and the horizontal surface 0.3. We are taking the table as the horizontal surface. Now we have to find the work done by 25 Newton force, then frictional force, then work done by normal reaction, then work done by the weight mg, and then at last we have to find the work done by all types of forces acting on the block. To solve this problem, first of all write down the concept, and the concept is work done by constant force, which is given by Fd cos theta, right? F is the magnitude of the force, D is the magnitude of the displacement, and theta is the angle between force and displacement. Here D is the displacement of the point of application of force. In particular, we have to remember that D is the displacement of the point of application of the force, right? For our convenience, we can draw the free body diagram such that we can analyze what are the different forces acting on this object. One is the 25 Newton force, another one is the normal reaction acted by the horizontal surface, third one is the weight mg, that will be the 40 Newton because the mass of the block is 4 kg and acceleration due to gravity is 10 meter per second square. And fourth one is the kinetic friction force, which will be equal to mu k into r, where mu k is the coefficient of kinetic friction. Now we are going to find the work done by all the forces one by one. First of all, we are going to find the work done by 25 Newton force, and let the work done by this 25 Newton force is W1. Then what we have to write down? Fd cos theta. The magnitude of force is 25 Newton. The magnitude of displacement of the block is 1 meter, right? And the angle between the force and displacement equals to 0 degree, because the force is acting towards right and the displacement is also towards right. Hence, the angle between them is 0 degree. That's why the work done performed by the 25 Newton force is 25 into 1 into cos 0. As the value of cos 0 is 1, that's why the total work done by this force will be 25 joule. Joule is the unit of the work done, right? Now we are going to find the work done due to the kinetic friction force. Once again, we are going to use the same concept, Fd cos theta, and the force is kinetic friction force, Fk. The displacement equals to 1 meter, the magnitude of displacement equals to 1 meter, but the angle between the kinetic friction force, the kinetic friction force is acting towards left and the displacement of this block is towards right. Hence, the angle between them is pi. Hence, W2 is the work done by the kinetic friction force, which will be given by Fk into 1 into cos pi. The value of cos pi is -1 and the value of Fk is mu k into R, where R is the normal reaction acted by the table and mu k is the coefficient of kinetic friction. In the problem, the coefficient of kinetic friction equals to 0.3, which is given in the problem, and the value of normal reaction that you can get by applying Newton's second law along the vertical direction. Along the vertical direction, the block does not have any acceleration, hence net force is R minus 40, that will be equal to 0, because hence you can get the value of R equals to 40 Newton, right? That's why minus due to the cos pi, mu k 0.3 in the given problem, and 40 Newton is the normal reaction. From very basic calculation, you will get the work done minus 12 joule. Now we have to find the work done by normal reaction R, which is acted by the horizontal surface or table. Let the work done is W3. Now we have to write down W3 equals to magnitude of force, that means normal reaction, into magnitude of displacement, that will be equal to 1, and the angle between these two, and the angle between these two is 90 degree or pi by 2, because the normal reaction is acting vertical upward and the displacement is towards right. Hence, the angle between these two is 90 degree and the value of cos 90 degree or cos pi by 2 is 0. That's why the work done W3 will come out 0. Now we have to find the work done by weight 40 Newton. Let the work done is W4. Again, the angle between the force and the displacement is 90 degree, because the displacement is towards right and mg is acting vertical downward. That's why the angle between these two is 90 degree. That means W4 will be equal to force mg into magnitude of displacement 1 into angle between them pi by 2. That's why cos pi by 2. As the value of cos pi by 2 is 0, that's why the value of W4 equals to 0. Now we have to find the work done by all the forces acting on the body. We have to take the algebraic sum. The value of W1 is 25 joule. The value of W2 is minus 12 joule. The value of W3 and W4 equals to 0. Hence, the total work done by doing very simple calculation, you will get 13 joule. This one is the total work done. Now we are going to discuss about the alternate method to find the total work done. To find the total work done, what we have to do, we can find the net force acting on the body and then find the work done by the net force, right? In this problem, this method is applicable because each and every point has the same displacement, because the block has only translatory motion. In the problem of rolling motion, we can't apply this approach.